Okay, so I have a question. When has it become the norm for you to go out on a date with somebody the first time, but then the man is expecting you to sleep with them after the first date? Like, when has that become expected? I'm just thinking, because it's just crazy how, you know, I'm starting to date more, which means to me just meeting different people, just seeing if there's any type of connection or clicking. I waited around 7 years to heal after my divorce, so I'm completely open. But the thing about it is, these men, as nice as they are, I've met some pretty cool men in the last couple of weeks since I started dating. And it just seems like after the first date, you go out for a dinner and then they expect you to sleep with them, like literally. Even with comments like, oh, so we going back to your house? Or you're going to come back to my house? And no, no. This one particular date, which stands out because it was fantastic. I mean, he cooked for me, amazing atmosphere by the pool, jacuzzi, everything was perfect, but he had red flags. And so, my energy kind of repels other people's energies if it just don't mix. Even if I don't know what it is, if I'm not attracted to a man, I can't touch him. I can't have him touch me, And so a couple of times throughout the night, he found himself trying to get his face in my face in like kind of a weird way, a little bit actually. But very nice guy, right? But I'm not ready to kiss you. Like, I need to know you first. I need to know where you're putting your lips. Seriously, I need to know if you brush your teeth properly. So, after about 4 failed attempts, I was going home after a wonderful evening. And when I was getting in my car, gave him a, hug goodbye. He tried to kiss me on the left cheek, and then he tried to kiss me on the right cheek. And then he went in for the whole shebang, and I was like, no. I said, nah, mate. Like, he's like, damn, you're different. And it got me thinking, right? Like, different. So you're telling me your norm is that perhaps you cook for somebody, which is lovely, right? Like, if I was majorly attracted to him, that would be my, like, best date, because it was so intimate, it was special. So it tells me that, he usually goes out with females, whether he cooks for them or whatever, and then just probably sleeps with them at the end of the night. And it's like, wow, who's at fault here? Is it the men at fault who are expecting you to sleep with them at the end of the night? Or is it the women who are giving it up so damn easily? Like, that's what I want to know, because I'm new to this dating scene. I took a long time to heal, and then after that, I just kind of got used to just, it's me and my dogs and my 2 cats. And I love it. I live a very positive life, just, no drama and stuff. And so now that I've actually started actively going out and accepting dinners and, meeting new people, which wonderful men, great guys. But there's always just like red flags. And you got to pay attention to them red flags. Even if you don't know what the red flags is, it's your intuition. It's your woman's intuition. It's telling you like, something's off. So just take your time to get to know somebody. At least that's what I am. I mean, am I like so old school? Am I out of whack? I'm 44 on Sunday, but am I like so out of whack that this dating scene is, instant gratification, like just sex. I'm like, oh, I'm not here for that. You know what I mean? Like, I need to get to know you. I need to know what your habits are. Like, are you a dirty dicker? What's going on? Do you fondle balls in your spare time? I mean, there's so many different questions that you can only get answered if you really spend time with that person, getting to know them. So anyway, what are your thoughts? Like, have we gone wrong? Like, what are your experiences with the dating scene here now, especially if you're over 40? Because I think 20s, great. 30s is probably good too. But when you get over 40s, it's like, damn, we know all this. We know information. We've been through the trials and tribulations of dealing with men. And now it's like, I'm cool. I'm good. Like, I don't want the headache. You know what I mean? And it's funny because my ex-husband said to me tonight, like, you need to lower your standards. Lower my standards? What? Like, he even said that me, expecting a first date to be a dinner is to be high standards. And I was like, wow. What do you think about that? Because that blew my mind. I don't think I'm expecting high standards of a dinner for the first date. I mean, that's what grown people do, right? We're grown. We're at a point in our life where, I'm not in the hookup era. I have no interest to be in the hookup era. But anyway, that's just me. I'm old school. I wouldn't have it any other way. How are you? You tell me your experiences and what do you think? Who's in the wrong, men or women? Anyway, guys, that was my thoughts. So I just wanted to share it. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Meanwhile, oh, it's gone now. Oh, no, is it still there? Yeah, look, you bastard. Is it still there? When I was playing the video back, I got something green stuck in my teeth, but I'm not re-recording it. So I'm sorry if it really irks you. I had no idea. I'm laying in bed, and it was the last thing I just thought I would recall something that was playing on in my head. But anyway, please excuse. I had flaming fajitas tonight. Delicious fajitas. It was probably cilantro or something. Anyway, good night.